Good morning, everyone. I want to try to create um, online classes using Google Classroom platform. What I'm saying is that if you want to create online class for your students from the Google Classroom, which is totally different from the method we use if we want to create online live classes from the faculty portal or from the school management. So the first thing you need to do is to locate which class you are teaching. Of course, you must have been invited into that class. So you wait for that to open, and then you will select Google Calendar. Just follow the cursor, so the Google Calendar will open, and then you need to exercise patience for each of the page that you are opening to completely open. So on this page, you will see calendar, you will see create. So you will select, you will click on create. Because the internet I'm using is very slow, so we have to exercise a little bit of patience for it to open up. So then event will come up. Now, when you open this, so you select event and you wait for it to open. So while you are waiting for the event page to open, then you will see here it said no title, so you will wait, and then you go to your system, and all lecturers and students must have this document called lecturer and student email, and specifically for January to April 2024. So you will open that document, and if that document opens, you will have something like this. And in this document, you can locate which one of these column or box belong to the class that you are to teach. Then you go back to this page and see it has opened up, and then you can type your name, Mr. Brown, online live classes for January to April 2024. So you can use this for the entire semester. So then you now select more. So when the more open, then you will now go to the date. So let's assume you can select from 8th of January, and preferably you should select, and then you see 2, then you can select up to the end of April. So you select the last day in April. So you select the last day in April, and then now you will now choose the time that you are to teach. Most people are to teach from 6 p.m. to 8. So you can just leave a little gap, just put 8:30 now, and that is it. And so what else? Then here you can just say monthly, annually, weekly. You don't really need that. Because this date is saying January 8th. That's why I said weekly or Monday. If you change this date now, let's say your class is on Wednesday, so Wednesday you start from 10th, and then you see when you say repeat, you see it has changed to Wednesday. So you can click weekly on Wednesday. So you click that. That means you don't have to recreate that particular class. So the next thing that you need to do is to click Add Google Meet. Remember, we are creating online live classes from the Google Classroom. Then you can select this where you want to let the student get notification 10 minutes before the time, and then also it will notify you that your class will start in 10 minutes. So you adjust this to 10 minutes. Now, the next thing you need to do is to click this, That means you copy it and then you put it here, and you insert it here. So I prefer that you bold this title. Now down here, so this will be the link. So down here you can now have a bullet point of what you want to let the student know. You must not eat during my class, you must share your camera, you must use headphones. So the instruction for that class, behaviors, that of your rule, will come down here. Now here, now you now click see guest list. Now you now go to the page that you have opened. If you are Mr. Noel Matheson, for example, and you want to create a class for phlebotomy, so all what you need to do is to select each of these email one by one. So you select that, or you copy, rather use the word copy, right? So what you need to do now is now insert it in here, and you click enter, or you can click on it, and then you could see that this person is already in that meeting, will be in that meeting. So as many students, so you go back, and don't forget what you are selecting from this is just the email. So you select the second student email. So if I were you, I'll copy all these people and edit it to make sure that I can copy the email at the same time. So put it here, you insert it there, and then you click on it. So all these students will be in your class, and when you are ready, you save. I don't want to, when you save it, it automatically send the link to your student. But if not, you can just copy this. But it's important based on our own policy. So you insert all the student email here. So after you do that, just to be safe, right, you can just open up your email and compose and write Mr. Brown online live classes for joining to this, and then you just see this link for the classes and you just drop it here, right? Then you still need to send it to each of the students, right? So just to be double sure, you can do this, but this is not necessary, right? So all the students here that you put in the guest will receive it. So you just save it, and that is all, right? So I hope that is helpful. If you need more help, you can let me know. Have a wonderful day. So at the end of the day, all what your student need to do is just click and be in the class, and you too, you just click and be in the class. Now if I will delete it later, because immediately I create this, it will automatically send to the student, right? Which I don't want to do that. But when you go back into somewhere like this, you click Google Calendar, you can locate that. If you anytime you want to join the class, so you have, let me just save it, but I'll delete it immediately. So send, so that means it's sent to all the students. Now so you need to go and look for it on this day, so you can see that. So whenever you are ready to join the class, you just click on it, right, and then you join. All right, and that will be it. So for this now, because we don't want the student to be confused, so I'm going to delete it. Delete. All right, that's it. Thank you.